Hey guys, how are you? I'm back at it. Actually, I'm still at it. I figured this would be another time to make a good video for you guys to check out. So I'm also working, like I said, and I found all the nests from the mice and the chipmunks in this engine, which I'll show you. I've been cleaning up. I'll show you what I got going on. Also a good time to talk about your hydrostatics, how to dump the tank so you can push it freewheel. If not, it'll be like driving with the brakes on. It'll be dragging. It possibly could ruin your pump. So it's just something you want to check out and kind of know what's going on with your machine. So like I said, just pay attention and take a minute or two to learn your machine, because chances are this is going to happen. It's going to be at the worst possible place. And, it might be wet. It might be far away from the truck. So you might not be able to get no tools. So I'll show you 3 different machines. I'm going to show you on this Lesco, on my X-Mark, and also I'm going to show you on my right stander. So I'll show you what I got going on with this motor right now. Let's see what we got. So I've been cleaning it up. We got our friendly neighborhood birds here. I like to chirp, but if you look down here, you can see the mess I got. Oh, the dirt. While I'm at it also, I trickle charged the battery. It's full. I got it right there. She's good to go. I got my air compressor right there, a hose to blow this engine clean. I'm also going to change the deck belt because the deck belt took a poop on this. It's good for once a year taking a crap. So this is for if you got a Lesco Viper 48-inch, that's the belt that goes from the blades to the engine. Or I should say, this is just the blade belt. The blade to the engine is a different number. I got that if you guys need that number. Comment in the comments and I'll tell you the one that goes on the top pulley that goes from the bottom of the engine, PTO, to the top spindle. But that's a different belt. So if you guys aren't curious, this is a 5/8 by 83 inches long. That's what that means. So that's good to have. But that's not a true Lesco belt, so maybe that's why I go through it once a year. Or maybe I got a bad spindle. Also, another thing you might want to check out too and do, since you're in here, I had this happen to me one time. One of my employees didn't know how to listen to the machine or what it sounds like, so I take some lubricant and I take your brake off, your parking brake down there, so you can turn it, it won't try to start. I'll spray some lube in there. I'll go a little heavy. It's okay. You're not going to hurt nothing. And take that key and stick it in there a couple times and turn it on and off. Because I had a Great Dane back in the day. It was a couple years old, and one of my guys, he had a 22 horsepower Kawasaki on there, I believe. Oh no, it was a Kohler. And do this a couple times. This will help you out a lot. And just turn that key a couple times. And that will stop it getting stuck. But anyways, go back to that. I had a Great Dane, a 61-inch Surfer. It was a pretty nice mower. And actually, the guy wasn't familiar with the mower, so I was weed whacking already. He got it off the trailer, and he started going to cut the grass. And while he was cutting the grass, he didn't realize that the starter was still engaged. So that helped shorten the life of the starter a little bit. But if you're familiar with it, also you would have known something didn't sound right. It's kind of like driving home on a flat tire. You get used to it. One other thing to point out too, look at your wires on the coil pack. When I was cleaning, right here, the coil pack. There's a coil pack for this spark plug and a coil spark plug for this pack right here, for each plug. But this wire was unplugged. So if I would have put it back together, I didn't notice. I'll show you. It just comes off real easy like that. It just slides on. So I'm not sure if I knocked it off or one of the little mice knocked it off. But also, you would have had a dead cylinder and you wouldn't have known what was going on. You have to take it back apart. But all these fins I got to re-clean a little bit better because they were just packed with little poops from the guys that left behind as a present. So you can see I got this belt. I'll take the camera out of here to show you. I have this belt right here. Every year it goes at the same time. It wraps itself around. You can see it right there. And if you're not paying attention, you don't smell it starting to burn right away, you lose it. If you let it go for an extra minute, you can see it just frays it and rolls it. And then once it's rolled, it's no good. So I'm going to show you real quick on this. This is the Lesco. And this is how you dump the tanks on this one down here. On the Lesco, there's a bar right here. It's kind of dirty. If you can see it. This little bar right here, you would pick up on it and you pull it out towards you. And that'll make it go freewheeling. And this one's missing it. So if this one ever took a poop on me, because it would go right here, I'd have to find out a way underneath there. But that releases the pressure. right there, so you do hydraulics. So that's on my Lesco right there. So this is my X mark right here. It's in a freewheel mode. You can see the spin. So I just want to show you where it is on this guy right here. I don't want to lose my view. But right here, I don't know if you can see my finger because the light's on. There's a little dump valve right there. And I'll show you it on this side too. Don't forget to use a jack stand too. Let me go on the other side. It'll be easier to see what I'll do. Okay, so I'm back at it. It's right here. Let's see if I can see my finger where it's at. I don't see my finger. No. Huh. I don't see my finger. Right. It's right back there. It's a little flap and it folds down. I really can't get a good picture of it now. Maybe we could see it now. It's real hard to see. It's tucked inside there, but I can't, with the light shining, it's just giving me a bad picture. So you're gonna have to jack it up and check it out yourself. I'll try getting a better picture and uploading it, but that's where they are on this one. That makes. And then right here, this is a right stander. Here's the dump valves are right here, right 1 and 2. Somebody's got a screw in them. So you just want to know where those are so you could dump them. You know, you might have to break them free one time with a pair of vice grips and then tighten them up just a little bit snug. But that's on the right stander, and that's also similar to my older Z Masters I got from like 2005, 2006. I got the same kind of pump setups. So hopefully that gave you some insight, some ideas of where to look for the dump valves on your tank. That's really important to check out. I did a video probably about a year back. It's in there. It says the belt change on this, the 48-inch Lesco Viper. If you want to make a new video on it, I'll do that for you. I'm going to get started on that right now. But those are just a couple ideas that you need to keep in mind. So in case you break down, because eventually you will, it'll make life a lot easier. So hope some of the tips might help you out and get you unstuck in the future if you're stuck somewhere. So thanks for checking me out. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Everybody have a great day. I'll see you. Bye-bye.